A center has condemned the rising attacks and killings by insurgents in Borno State. Reacting to the attack on residents of Ono community in the state, the group called on President Muhammadu Buhari to declare a state of emergency in Borno. According to the group, Governor Babagana Zulum should step down to allow for full presidential powers to restore peace and security in the state. The Center for African Liberation and Socio-Economic Rights, CAUSA, has called on President Muhammadu Buhari to declare a state of emergency in Borno State. The call by the center is on the heels of growing killings in the state, with the recent one in Ono community in the state. Speaking on Wednesday, February 12, at a press conference center in Abuja, CAUSA's convener, Princess Ajibola, condemned the renewed spate of insurgents' attack in Borno. Ajibola said the group wonders why Borno is overly targeted for renewed insurgent attacks, despite the concentration of troops in almost all communities in the state. The center also called for a total declaration of a state of emergency in Borno State in order for the relevant authorities to get to the root cause of the renewed terrorist activities. Also alleging culpability of the governor of the state and his successor in the rising attacks and killings, Ajibola urged Governor Babagana Zulum step down to allow for full presidential powers to restore peace and security in the state. She said, "The urgency of now requires that urgent and proactive measures are put in place or enacted by those vested with such responsibilities in the overall interest of the country." The leadership of the Center for African Liberation and Socio-Economic Rights wishes to condemn in its entirety the renewed spate of insurgents' attacks in Borno State, with the latest which recently happened in Ono community, where some unscrupulous elements elected to set vehicles, buildings and human beings on fire for no justifiable reason, Ajibola said. Ajibola said this is necessary for the relevant authorities to get to the root cause of the renewed terrorist activities in the state. She added, "The Center for African Liberation and Socio-Economic Rights wishes to state that if indeed the federal government is desirous of finding lasting peace in the northern eastern region, the example must be set from Borno State by declaring a state of emergency." Meanwhile, Biafra Broadcast previously reported that a former chairman of Maiduguri Metropolitan Council, MMC, Kaka Bolori, on Tuesday, February 11, reacted to the killing of many and destruction of property worth millions by members of Boko Haram terrorists in Ono community. Bolori said the community leadership military authorities to compensate families of those killed by Boko Haram terrorists at Ono village in Borno State on the night of Sunday, February 9. Lamenting the gravity of the killings and attack, Bolori said there was no justification for the military to block the Damaturu-Maiduguri road, deny commuters passage and leave them vulnerable to attack at night without any help from anywhere. In a related development, the military has been told to compensate the families of Borno killing. Suspected Boko Haram insurgents had on Sunday, February 9, killed about 30 commuters flying the Damaturu-Maiduguri road. Kaka Bolori, an ex-Borno chairman, said the sad event has further increased the humanitarian challenges people are facing in the state. An ex-chairman of Maiduguri Metropolitan Council, MMC, Kaka Bolori, wants military authorities to compensate families of those killed by Boko Haram terrorists at Ono village in Borno State on the night of Sunday, February 9. Daily Trust reports that Bolori said there was no justification for the military to block Damaturu-Maiduguri road, deny commuters passage and leave them vulnerable to attack at night without any help from anywhere. Biafra Broadcast gathered that Bolori added that it was unthinkable for the soldiers to ask hundreds of people to lay over at Ono when everyone knows that the place is not safe. He said that more widows and orphans have been created on the day of the incident. He added that the unfortunate incident has further increased the humanitarian challenges people are facing. It was reported that the travelers met their untimely deaths after they were allegedly forced to suspend their journeys, even though it was not yet time for curfew, which normally starts from 6 p.m. and ends at 6 a.m. Among those who lost their lives were a baby and its mother, and a few students of University of Maiduguri. The onslaught on Ono reportedly took place at around 9:50 p.m. when hundreds of travelers who were stopped by soldiers manning the road around 4:45 p.m. on Sunday, February 9, were asleep. Nigerians have called on President Buhari to find a lasting solution to the incessant killings and kidnappings of innocent people. The National Assembly has also advised the president to sack the service chiefs to ensure that the new blood of leadership is injected into the Nigerian army. Meanwhile, Biafra broadcast had previously reported that Governor Zulum blamed the military for the recent Boko Haram attack in Ono town of Borno State, which led to the killing of about 30 persons. More so, the General Overseer of the Omega Fire Military Worldwide, Apostle Johnson Suleman, has condemned the release of 1,400 Boko Haram suspects by Nigerian military. A Borno State government official has told a national newspaper on Monday, February 10, that the suspects had been released in 3 tranches since the Operation Safe Corridor program began. Apostle Johnson Suleman said the news will not motivate soldiers at the front line fighting the terrorist group. Dear wonderful viewers, the question still remains, is Boko Haram bigger than Nigerian soldiers? Why is it that Nigerian soldiers or Nigerian government has not yet found a lasting solution to these Boko Haram insurgents? I'd like you to drop your thoughts and your opinions right there at the comment section. Remember to hit that subscribe button if you are visiting us for the first time. And also for more videos like this, you can turn on the bell icon to always be the first to get an update anytime we upload a new video. See you next time. God bless you.